What up, wearing my feet? It's your girl Bree back with another video for you, your mama, your daddy, auntie, and your uncle. Y'all tuned in because I read that title, so y'all already know we're gonna get into straight like that.
Hey y'all, y'all better go subscribe to Lil Bree TV right now.
Subscribe to Lil Bree TV.
Subscribe to Lil Bree TV.
Y'all go subscribe to Lil Bree
Subscribe to Lil
TV.
Bree
Yo.
TV if you don't.
So today's video is gonna be what's on my iPad, and I'm not sure if I put in the title. I probably did, but my iPad is horror aesthetic. So yeah, and look at the time, y'all. It's 1:11. If y'all hear any background noises, my apologies. People work from home in my house, and I have a dog that's over there munching on food. I'm not sure if y'all can even hear that, but just in case y'all can, I can't let my iPad go off. So this is my lock screen, which is 21 Savage, because that's my celebrity crush. And then when we open my iPad, you have Jason, because so I was born on Friday the 13th, so Jason is my favorite horror character because his movies are just the best. Like, no arguments, Jason movies are the best. So my home screen is just Jason saying welcome to Camp Crystal Lake, and then my first screen, so this one is black, but if you see, Hulu is over here, and so is Widget Smith, so I wanted to incorporate a little bit of green and a little bit of blue. So it's Scream at the top, then it say Nightmares, and then it's some spooky picture. I don't even know who that is, and I don't know who them folks is to me either, but it just looks spooky, so I liked it. So first I have clock, which is self-explanatory. Clock, timer, all that, stopwatch, world clock, all that. Then I have stars, and stars is what you watch things on. Oh, I really hope that didn't just mess up my screen recorder. Probably did for a second. Then I have Hulu, self-explanatory. Some of these apps I'm not clicking on because it's going to mess it up and turn it to the side, and I don't want that. And then Widget Smith is just where y'all can see all my widgets, and I'm not going to click that because y'all finna see all these widgets. Apple TV, self-explanatory, Apple TV. TikTok, I'll click on TikTok for y'all.
Every time I see the camera, throw the gang up.
This is my TikTok. Y'all can go follow me on here. I don't really be posting like that, but when I do post, y'all know if y'all follow me. Next I have Typo Man, and I can't click this either because if I click it, it's gonna turn to the side. But Typo Man is basically, it's a game that I downloaded on here that I don't even be playing, but it's gonna stay right there because it matches. And then of course you have camera, listen, setup, not too much. Then my next page is not green. Girl, do you even know your colors? Is red and blue. And I chose red and blue because I don't really have a lot of apps on my iPad, honestly, because I really got my iPad for, thumbnails and stuff. So if you're interested in watching me unbox my iPad, though, you can go check out my iPad unboxing, and that's going to be, it's going to pop up on the screen somewhere. But yeah, so the first picture is Jason with a little chainsaw in his hand. Then those are 3 people. I'm not even sure who they are, what they're doing, but they got masks on their face. They just sitting there. Then it's a bunch of knives stabbing the ground. Then Masquerade, Friday the 13th, and then I'm not gonna read that, but y'all can read it. And yeah. So the first app I have is Disney Plus. Again, self-explanatory. You gotta watch Disney movies, Disney shows. And then I have Call of Duty on here because I love Call of Duty so much, and I don't have a PS4 anymore, so that's why I have Call of Duty. Photo booth. Photo booth is when, oh my god, this is so embarrassing, but it's basically when you have twisted stuff on your face. Yeah, I'm done with that because that's not it. Fonto is what I use to edit my thumbnails. You can just put pictures up here and put all types of text and more pictures on top of it. Depop, some of y'all probably know what it is. Depop is basically just where you can buy stuff like that somebody already owned, but usually it's good quality, because if not, I don't know why they would put it up here, but it's basically just like a Goodwill, but it's online. Then I have Netflix, self-explanatory, you can watch shows on there. Then I have Mail, self-explanatory. Paramount Plus is self-explanatory, but if you don't know what Paramount Plus is, Paramount Plus has for me, the reason I got it is because it has a lot of the old shows that I used to watch in my childhood growing up. It had Tia and Tiny on there, Run's House, or Rev's Run House. If y'all know who that is, he was a real one for real. And of course I have Twitter on here. See, everybody use Twitter for stuff because they nasty. But me on the other hand, I actually use Twitter because I love quotes, inspirational quotes. Y'all can also follow me on Twitter. Oh, is my Twitter not signed in? Oh no, right here, girl. just struggling right now. But my Twitter is KillBree0, so y'all can go follow me on here, because I be tweeting stuff. If y'all can see, sometimes I be tweeting. It really just depends on how I'm feeling. My next one, okay, so this one is for all the apps that the background of the app is white, but I incorporated color in here because I felt like it would just look dumb if it was just all white. So the first picture up here to the right is some ladies, and then it's a nun in the middle, and I thought that was a little creepy. That's why I put that on here. And then the next one beside it is just a bunch of posters of, you know, horror movies. And then the next one is just a colorful little graveyard, the way somebody decorated the front of their house for Halloween. And then a picture down there in that left corner is a scary girl. She trapped in a cage. She looked like she do paranormal stuff. And I guess she's been writing little lines in the back. I don't know. And then the other one is just some paranormal activity. That's what it looked like. It looks spooky, so I put it there. So the first app I have on here is Kicks on Fire. No, we cannot. I have Kicks on Fire strictly because, yeah, my Wi-Fi is bad. So, okay, but it loaded. But it's just tell you whenever shoes drop, and I'm a sneakerhead. So, you know, I love shoes. That's why I have this app. The next app is Stadium Goods. I don't even think I signed in on Stadium Goods yet, so I can't show y'all. But Stadium Goods is basically, you just shop for shoes on here. They sell shoes. It's like Go or StockX. Pinterest. So I was just doing all this stuff is going to be spooky because I just, you know, cleaned up my aesthetic a little bit for the video, and it's a bunch of spooky stuff. So that's why my Pinterest look like this right now. But usually it don't look like this, y'all. I promise it don't. But I wouldn't even mind for real because my phone don't look like this. But Pinterest is an app where you can just search for all kind of stuff. YouTube Studio, I'm not going to click on this because it's going to show up all my stuff. But YouTube Studio is basically how you keep track of, you know, your YouTube videos, your views, your watch time, all that, just the analytics, all that. Motive is another app that I use for my thumbnails. This is how I be making my collages. Like, you can make collages on here. You can do all types of stuff. Basically just an app for editing. Then I have photos. I'm not sure if I want to click on this. It's just all this stuff. I'm trying to make it go back. But yeah, photos. Y'all know what that is. All your pictures. Then I have Google, which y'all know what Google is. You search stuff up on there. Then I have the calendar. Then I have files. I have files right here because music. That's why. So the last slide is green, and I think this is my favorite one only because I didn't have a lot of green apps, but I knew that I wanted to have a green border one, so I just put more so widgets. It's really more widgets than apps, but at the top you got, I think that's Jigsaw up there. I ain't even gonna lie, I do not know who that is. Somebody looking spooky, that's why it's there. And then it's Scream and all the little Scream characters, and then the other things say flirt with death, play for free. And the last thing, the last picture, they call it widgets, y'all, but the last picture is just a graveyard that's green. And I have Grams and Scams. Grams and Scams basically just sends you inspirational quotes. So, like, they pop up as notifications at the top. Messages, self-explanatory, you text people. Maps. I'm gonna have to blur that part out because that would just tell y'all where I lived at. Then you have Find My, I can't click that either. That's just anybody that's shared a location with me on their iPad. And then you have FaceTime, self-explanatory, FaceTime, and that's really all my iPad consists of. There's some apps over there, like I have games on my iPad. My friends be downloading games, like all that. Snapchat, I only have Snapchat on here because I deleted Snapchat off my phone because at this point I don't really use Snapchat unless I want to go look at my flashbacks. That's really the only time I'll be on there, if I watch my friends' stories. But other than that, I don't use Snapchat. So that's all for the what's on my iPad video. This is an iPad mini 6, if you was curious, 6th generation. Now I'm gonna give y'all a review because if y'all go back to my what's on my unboxing, there's no review because, you know, I couldn't get an iPad in a review. But I would give this iPad, I would give it like a 10. I would maybe give it a 9. The only reason why I give it a 9 is because one of the main reasons why I wanted the iPad was, 1, for my thumbnails, and was 2, because the camera quality. So my mom have an iPad up there and the camera quality is like chef kiss, like it's top notch, but my camera quality don't match her camera quality, and it could be because it's a Pro, but still it still wasn't cheap regardless of what it is. But I'll give it like a 9 out of 10. I definitely would recommend you to buy it. I got the mini because I don't have big hands, so I didn't want no big huge iPad to be holding in my hands. But overall, it's nice. It don't run slow at all. It runs pretty fast. It got good quality. Like I said, the camera quality on here is still chef kiss. It's just not, you know, what I wanted it to be, but it's still good. So that's gonna be all for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and maybe I gave y'all an idea how y'all could set up y'all iPad with widgets if y'all into like horror stuff, scary little spooky stuff. But that's all for this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all, we on the road to 10K. I love y'all so much. I was supposed to do a 5K special, but I'm not gonna get into that because a lot of things been happening over the past few weeks. That's why I haven't been posting. But this is my first video back also. So if you are OG, you know sometimes I be pausing on YouTube for no reason, but we done with that. We're not taking no more breaks. All gas, no breaks. But like I said, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for tuning in, and Wire Mafia, we out.
Special, I just want you to know you special. I'm just waiting on God to bless you. Having dreams with my granny, nigga. For what they saying, little nigga, go hard for the family. They telling me I came too far to ever think about going back. Like, wait a minute, stop right there, little way you